Hey, what's up YouTube? We have not done this for a long time. We're going to do a thrift haul, and what I'm doing is I'm going to hit, I don't know, 4 or 5 different thrift stores today, kind of show you what I get. So I just went to the first thrift store. It was a local Salvation Army. They've been having some staffing problems, so literally I think only 2 people work there right now, so they're not even taking donations. They haven't taken donations for a couple weeks, so it's been kind of slim pickings in there. But I just walked out of there and I just found these. These aren't like big brands. I got 2 of these. They're Jack Stone, maybe. Anyway, they're new with tags. They're 2X's, so they're good size. They have the, different color, like inside collar, and the different color flip cuffs. People usually like those. And the retail price on these, like I said, I don't think you can see these, but the retail price on these are $89.99. So they were only $4 for me. But I bought that one. Oh, they were $4 each. And I bought this one, both long sleeve. Both had the colored cuffs. Comps, there wasn't, I don't think I just used the UPC code. I didn't, punch in the actual name and everything. I just did it really quick. I only found one under that UPC, and it is a current listing. It wasn't sold yet, and there was no solds, and they had it for like $39 with shipping. So I thought I'll take the gamble. They're nice shirts. They were cheap enough, so I'm gonna try to sell them for, I don't know, $34.99 free shipping with best offers. So try to get 30 bucks a piece out of them. That way I'll make about 20 bucks after cost of the shirts and cost of the shipping and fees, or $18, something like that. All right, guys, let's head to the next one. Stopped at our second stop. One reason I don't bring the camera into the thrift stores themselves is because every one I go to, they have music playing really loud, and I don't want to get a copyright strike, so I don't actually get to show you in the stores, but we'll show you everything we bought. How's that? We bought a VCR, $3. It powered on, that's all I could test. So we'll find out if it doesn't work. I have a guy that can fix, like easy stuff, if it's a fuse, or if it's, a power supply, or if it needs cleaned, or if it needs, sometimes they just need to put back on track. So also bought this sealed barista game for $2. Now, some of this stuff I wouldn't recommend buying for like eBay, but I have a physical location, so I buy like any sealed game I can find. Malarkey, like I said, this is a sealed game also for $2. I didn't even comp the sealed games because I know I can get at least $10 for them at my store, no problem. They sell for higher, and I can sell them on eBay. But WVU dad shirt. It was made in USA. It's got a Russell tag, made in USA. I could probably get about $30 for this pretty easily. My WVU stuff sells really well, especially if it's made in USA. This, it was untested, plus it's missing the bottom. It was only $2. I thought I'd take a gamble on it. It might work. If it works, I could probably get 15 or 20 bucks at my store. $10 at worst, so it was only $2, so it was worth the gamble. We bought some VHSs for 50 cents a piece. Some of these, like Winnie the Pooh ones, are out of print. I need to scan them. Worst comes to worst, I can sell them at my store if they're not out of print. And I get $2 a piece for them at my store. Lately, I've had to take pretty much what I can get because the thrift stores have been so bad. Oops, I grabbed the wrong one. I don't know why I grabbed that George of the Jungle. I didn't mean to grab that one. Those gargoyles might be all right. I'm not sure. This is a horror movie. I think is out of print. Horror trilogies or something. None of the DVD goes for really, really high. So then I bought this. They had a bunch of these. It's a Marshall Tucker band, and it's a sealed like single. They had about 10 or 20 of these. I just bought one just to scan them because it doesn't work. They don't have any internet inside, and I can't scan inside. So I just thought I would scan it to see if it's worth anything. And then we got, I'm not going to take all these out. They're pretty much all the same thing. This many. And this many. Like They're all like Elmo movies pretty much, and Sesame Street movies. There's like 2 or 3 movies that are not Elmo and Sesame Street, but most of them are the Elmo movies and Sesame Street movies. We picked those up for $1 a piece. They're pretty much in mint condition. I went through them and grabbed the ones that were in good condition. But at my physical location, you know, people say, oh, media doesn't sell. I have a physical location that is a movie store, so I have to say, yeah, movies do sell for me. They might not sell for you. But I pay $1. I sell them for $4.99. I offer a deal where you buy 2, you get the third one for free. So I'm going to get $3.33 for every one of those. And I paid $1 for them, so 3.3 times my money, which is good. So let's go on to the next one, see what we can find. We're having fun, guys. All right, that was our, third stop, I think? We went to the Goodwill, and we found 2 things, pretty much. Nothing great. Like I said, my stores have been really, really bare. I don't know about you guys, but they've been pretty bad. Picked up this old Stephen Barry's Byron Leftwich jersey. I'm on the West Virginia border, so Marshall and WVU stuff sells pretty good for me. I think this was like $3. I'll sell it for 10 or 12 at my store. And we got this guy here. Usually these dinosaurs do pretty well for me. And they did work. Usually they don't work. But I would say this thing here, these go for pretty good money. I think the last one I had, I sold for like maybe about $20 at my store or something like that. I didn't, like I said, I didn't comp it, but it was only $3. So worst comes to worst, I'll get $15, $20 for this at my store, and it will sell relatively quickly. But not a lot of eBay stuff today, but like I said, luckily, what I stress to everybody is make sure you have a way spread out. You know, do some local sales, like either do Facebook Marketplace, find you a peddler's junction like I have, where, you know, I rent a spot and I don't even have to be there. I just set it up, price it, and they don't take any consignment, or, you know, it's not like a consignment shop. All I have to do is pay rent, and they take care of it for me. Then I pick up a check like every month now. It's like once a month they pay me. I always stress to that, find you like a little antique store, a little something like that. That way you can make money, because there's some things that sell locally, and there's some things that sell on eBay better. So I have the best of both worlds. I sell stuff, you know, physical location and on eBay. That way when I go to these thrift stores, if I would have just counted just on eBay stuff, I would pretty much show you nothing today. Hardly anything I would have bought just for eBay. But like I said, it would be from my physical store, and I'll be able to make money. So it wasn't a wasted trip. You're wasting all this gas going to all these stores. So if you're buying for 2 different kind of things, you know, one for internet, one for retail, you know, that helps you out a lot. You do save money on gas. Let's go to the next one. I had to stop at a yard sale on the way. And I don't know if you guys have ever ran into this, but I've always noticed if it's an old person sale, somebody, you know, older running the sale, they always, A, either don't really have anything at all, or B, they are really overpriced, or C, all the above. This one was pretty much all the above. They didn't have very much, and they were really, really priced high. So I thought the thrift store prices were high until I stopped at this yard sale. So we'll see what else the day brings out to us. We're gonna hit another sale or another thrift store or something. Waste. I stopped at a place called the Restore. I have a buddy that comes to this place all the time, and he finds all kinds of deals. He must have hit it before I did or something. But I found nothing at all, except for I found a 1979 Superman game, and it was all beat up. I thought it was kind of cool, so I thought I was going to scan it. Then I looked at the price. They had $75 on it, so I don't know what's up with these thrift stores, thinking that, you know, they're retail stores or eBay or something. Well, let's go to the next one, see what's up. Another thrift store that really didn't have much. And here's a word of advice. If you go to a thrift store and their prices continue to be like, you know, too high, don't stop going there, because, you know, sometimes when they price stuff too high, that means they'll have stuff when you get there. And sometimes their too high price is still a good price. Kind of like this store I just left. It was, can't remember what it's called. No idea what it's called. But it's a little church-run thrift store. They sell their DVDs. They used to sell their DVDs for like 50 cents, and they never had any. Now they have like 300 DVDs because they sell them for $2 a piece. But since they sell them so high, nobody buys them anymore. I was able to buy Vision Quest. This used to be a $30 DVD. Now it goes for about 10 bucks. And I was also able to get Gladiator. Gladiator's out of print. It goes for about 25 bucks. Got it for $2. This used to be a $70 Blu-ray, and now it's come down. Now it's only about $10 or $15. But last year it was a $70 Blu-ray, so maybe the price will go back up. I think what happened is it went out of print, but then, you know, not everybody knew it was out of print, so just a few of us were selling it pretty high, and everybody was buying them. And now what happens is supply and demand. If there's too much supply and not enough demand, the price goes down. So now they're like 10 to 12 bucks. But like I said, I sold that same Blu-ray 6 months ago for 59 bucks or $69 or something like that. But I took a $5 risk. I'll sell it at my store for like 12 bucks. I'll still make money. It's all good. Let's go to the next store. All right, it's starting to rain, and that store was a little bit better. I didn't find a whole lot of stuff, but I found some bigger stuff. Like, this is Imaginext. You can tell by these little circles. The kids love these Imaginext. They sell really well. This one here cost me $2.50. This will sell at my store for probably about 25 bucks. So I don't know if they're good enough for eBay, because, like I said, they cost quite a bit to ship. But like I said, at my store, I'll get 25 bucks for them. Then I ended up buying these little two things, these little clips. Just bought them for personal use. We like to use those for bag chips. They're like 50 cents a piece. And we found another 4-head VCR. They told me they checked to see if it works, but she told me they don't always have a TV to hook it up to. So basically, I think they just put a tape in, see if it eats it and powers on. So we'll test it out. It was only $5.50. I usually get 25, 30 bucks for these. Usually about 30 bucks for a 4-head. I don't recommend selling them on eBay just because it costs so much to ship. I know a lot of you guys sell them on eBay. I don't have a physical store that I sell them at. I'd rather save all the shipping and the returns and all that crap, because I don't do returns at my store. If you buy a VCR from me, I'm going to show you that it works when it leaves, and beyond that, it's your trouble. So I like it a lot better that way. I sell a ton of them at my store, so it doesn't really matter to me. And that's everything we bought at this one. I tell you, what is this, number 6 or something store? It's just been a horrible day. That's the way all these thrift stores have been for me. This is probably one of the better days actually I've had, and I couldn't tell you how long. But that's sad, because this is really a bad day compared to what I normally used to do. But during the pandemic, I haven't really done much of these videos because I haven't really been going out too much. I hit 1 or 2 stores a week, and they've had nothing. And when I did take my big trips, because I usually go on like a 2-hour trip to go to like Columbus and back, or I'll go to like Charleston, West Virginia and back, and sometimes I'll go to Pittsburgh and back. And the few trips I have taken, I haven't found anything at all. So I don't know. Leave in the comments if you guys been finding anything at all, or have you noticed your thrift stores have really been downhill lately, or like I said, are they putting everything online? Are they selling all the good stuff in the back room? I mean, what are they doing? You know, I'm not sure if I'm gonna hit one. I am gonna hit one more thrift store. So let's see what we can find. Have a good one. That was a total waste. Went to the Goodwill, about 12 miles from my house. They had a half price sale on everything that had the yellow tag, which is a good thing normally, but couldn't find anything. I think I found like one blank sealed cassette tape, and they probably were charging $1 for it. I could probably get $3 for it at my store, but I wasn't gonna waste my time standing in line for it. Then there was like one Wii Hannah Montana game that was like half price. It was like $1.50. Chances are I probably couldn't sell it for $5 at my store, so I decided to put it back and not get anything. But I think I'm going to head to a flea market, see if there's anything there. So far, I think it's been kind of a bust of a day. Hopefully you guys have been doing better. Have a good one.